Welcome back for another video from TDL DIY. So today I'm super excited. We had these quick jacks in the garage, kind of tucked into the side so you guys couldn't see it from the last videos. But we've had this for a little over a week now, about a week and a half. That's when they got here. I haven't got to building it yet because I had some just minor surgery, so I was just trying to take care of that and heal up a bit, good enough that I can actually build this. So yeah, I'm pretty excited here. So we got the BL7000SLX version of the quick jacks. You know, most people on YouTube and stuff like that have the 5,000 pound one. This is the 7,000 pound lift, and I'm super excited because I've been waiting for about 2 years. I've been wanting one. And finally the opportunity came up that I could get it, and not only that is I got it on sale too, which these rarely go on sale, so I took advantage of that a little over 2 weeks ago and then had it shipped here, so super excited. So what we got here, a couple things you're going to need to have right away is some type of, now I looked at the manual, the PDF online, and it recommends pretty much any type of ATF, and I think there was like 3 or 4 different types of hydraulic fluid. It seems like most people go with ATF because it's easy to get, and you can pretty much pick it up at any auto parts store or whatever. So I went to my local Canadian Tire and I got the Motormaster brand. It's full synthetic Dextron 6. So yeah, there's a whole list of different types of ATF, pretty much any ATF that I can kind of see on that list is acceptable. So yeah, you can just pick whatever, just regular Dextron 3 ATF will work just fine. Those are all recommended by Quick Jack, so there should be no issues there. So a couple things you're going to need to have based on what I read is you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, a couple different size wrenches, a 3/8, 7/15 or 16th, a 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, a pair of scissors just to open the boxes up, and an open style wrench, like an adjustable wrench or something like that. So those are some of the things that you're going to need. It also mentions you could have a ratchet wrench, but we'll kind of see what we need and then we'll go from there. But I think these are the wrenches that we'll go with for now, and if I need to grab anything else, then I will. So let's get into this. Let's put the ATF off to the side, and guys, like I said, I've been looking at videos for a couple of years, and just really wanted a quick jack of my own because I think you know, it's good if you're changing tires or doing oil changes. There's a lot of good reasons to have one of these lifts. You know, they go only about 18 inches off the ground, but you know, you can do an oil change so maybe a little bit quicker, or especially if you have to change your tires. I have all winter and summer sets of tires, and if I can lift all 4 tires off the ground, it would save me just a little bit more time and make the job a little bit quicker. And if you're doing brake jobs or just anything that you need to get under the center of the vehicle, you could do muffler or exhaust systems. It might be a little bit tight, but yeah, this lift's good for all sorts of things. And you know, from small YouTube guys to really big car guys on YouTube, I think Chris Fix has a set. If not, I know lots of other guys do, and like B is for Build, you see it with his Lamborghini that he just built. So all of these YouTubers, they have this. Goon Squad's another good one. They also have a big lift, but they have this on the side if they need to do anything to work and fix on the car and just get it up off the ground, change tires, whatever. So you know, it's not a full-size lift. It's not even one of those small lifts, but it's something that can make your job potentially a little bit easier. And I've been wanting one of these for a while, and it's finally here. So let's get it building. Alright, so I guess this is a checklist of everything that's supposed to be in this box, which is nice because a lot of companies don't do that. So I think that's a great thing to have. Warning labels. All your fittings that you need. Potentially missing 2, I don't know. As you can see right here, it's the first time opening it. It looks like there's supposed to be 2, I'll just come a little closer. Looks like there's supposed to be two fittings here, guys. And yeah, it doesn't appear that they're there. So this is the first time you just saw me open it. So we'll see if there's something supposed to be there, or I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Some hoses. And your 2 longer hoses. Your blocks. Just think a couple more blocks there, but all right. Of course, we got the pump. There we go. And then we got we got a small block and a big block. So we got a couple more blocks here, which is nice. Can't go wrong with having a lot more lift options. All right. Seems like these have been packaged quite well. Very impressed of how they came. You know, really surprised with the boxing. They really took their time and packaged it very well, if in my opinion. There's the handle. Just, I'll hold it out. So yeah, I think they did an excellent job. You know, there's no way I don't think this could really be damaged that easily, the way they package it. So good on you, Quick Jack. Yeah, all I can say is good stuff. These are no joke, guys. They're quite heavy. So I'm going to put it down right here, I think. Yeah, they're beefy. Alright guys, so we're going to start installing some of the fittings. So first we got to take this this one off. So we'll take that one off, put it aside. Now we're going to use this piece here, and we're going to put the big side in with the O-ring. Oh, if you can kind of see, the O-ring's right there. Just going to install it here. Now it does say you can lift this up and put one of the blocks underneath to give you a bit more room, but I think I might be okay with not doing that, so we're just going to tighten it up. On it just like that. Tighten this piece up. That should be good. Alright, so the next part is we're going to take our small hose right here. We're going to take the other side and just put it under the jack. And we're just going to connect it up just like this. Okay. Now every other fitting should have thread tape on it. So this fitting didn't have to have it, and in here, from what I read. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side over here. So we just keep going at the same pace. Now we're going to put some thread tape on this. Alright, so we're going to take our first fitting. So 11/16, and we'll take adjustable wrench in this case. We'll just tighten it up. So the next step, let's prepare both our hoses, the long hoses. And it should be good after that. Alright, so both these ends are going to need a thread lock or thread tape. Now they do tell you it's supposed to be, I think 11 or 25 foot-pounds, but let's be honest, it's almost impossible. You can't get a torque wrench in here to do it, but just do it so it's snug and it's pretty tight. Like, just be your own judge on that. There we go. Got one hose done. So again, I'll show you the ends here real quick. Both your long hoses are going to have these ends here, and they're the female ends. And on your short one, I don't know if you can see, but it's going to have the male end, which looks like that. So that'll be on the short one, but it'll have the female screw type, if that makes sense. This one doesn't need any thread tape. So we're going to put this in right like this. And they say put the bottom one in first because then you can get it from the top, and then you put the top one in after second. So this one you can actually tighten down and make sure everything's good to go. So no thread tape on this one, guys. Just make sure your O-rings are on there, because that's your seal, right? So make sure they're on there before you install them. And tighten these down. So do bottom one first, bottom one, and then top one. And then it's good to go. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna put some fluid in this after, but we just gotta make sure everything gets connected. Just like that. So you just push it on and it clicks. And to get it off, just pull back. Simple as that. So I'll just do it again. Just push on, click it, and then it's on. Then you just pull back on it. There you go. It's that easy. Because there's little air cylinders, like a piggyback on the hydraulic cylinder. And I'm pretty sure it has to be between 40 and 50 PSI, no more than 50. 50 is the maximum. All right, guys. So we're gonna fill it with some air. We're only gonna go to about probably 45 PSI to be safe. There we are, right at 45 PSI. So the other one's at 45 PSI as well. And should be good for the air in the tanks. So now what we're gonna do is fill the reservoir full of 2 quarts slash 2 liters of fluid. And it should be about half an inch above the fill port, and we should be good to go there. This is my fill port. So there's different ones. This has an automatic relief valve, I guess, so it automatically does it. Whereas the other style has a different cap, so you got to loosen it a little bit and then take off the fill plug. So depends on what style you got. All right. So again, this is the stuff I'll be using, and it's just MotoMaster. It's from Canadian Tire. This one's full synthetic Dextron 6, which is the approved, one of the approved fluids for this. And I'll just quickly find it for you, just so I can put it up on the screen for you all. iOS 32, iOS 64, iOS 68 hydraulic fluid. Transmission fluids could be Dextron 3, Dextron V1, which is 6, Mercron 5, Mercron LV, or any type of synthetic multi-vehicle automatic transmission fluid. So yeah, that's what I'm going with, and you guys can see there clearly. So here we got a funnel. These funnels I just get from the dollar store, Dollarama, Dollar Tree. Anyways, they're just cheap funnels. You can go to Walmart, whatever. They're just kitchen funnels. So that's one. We'll get 2 in there, and then we should be good. Alright guys, so I think I got about the correct measurement. So what I just did is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I put a little line about 1/2 inch from the bottom, and I just use that as a guide to kind of give myself an idea of where I need to be. So it said about 1/2 inch to 12 mils, so either way it's 1/2 inch. So I think I'm about there. I'll just keep it right there, and we'll fire it up and find out how she does. But I think we're good for now for fluid. If I have too much, I think it'll just bleed out. If I have a little too little, then I can just add some in. So I think we're good. And if we need to add some, or if we need to take just a little bit out, we can do that. It won't be hard. You don't want to lift it with no weight on it. Apparently it's not good for it, so we're gonna clean up. We're gonna be good for tonight. Tomorrow, we're gonna come back, put a car on, and see if we can lift it. So I believe everything is good to go. We put air in the cylinders. We got all of our fittings all connected. We should be good to go there. We just got to connect the hoses up to the power unit, plug the power unit in, and then we'll just push up, and hopefully everything goes good and everything lifts. Yeah, the nice thing with the Mazda 3, we'll lift it a couple times, see how it works. Everything goes good, perfect. We're gonna change the tires on that, and then we'll bring in my Pathfinder and probably give that a try and see if we can lift it. It should have no problems because I think my Pathfinder is around 5,000 or 6,000 pounds. I can't remember, but in around there. This is a 7,000 pound unit, so it should have no issues. And that's why I went with it versus the 5,000 pound unit, because I was getting on the top end of its capabilities, or I surpassed it. I can't remember the weight. So I didn't want to get that one. And I think the only difference between the two units is that this one I think is about an inch longer. I think that's about it. So, and obviously it can lift a little bit more. All right guys, as you can see, the quick jacks are already underneath. I haven't lifted at all. We're about to do our first lift, and we're gonna see how this goes. So you can see the other one's just right under there. And so far everything looks pretty good. I think they're approximately about the same distance. So we're gonna put you down, guys, and we're gonna see about lifting this thing up. All right guys, so I got all the lines hooked up. It's plugged in. We're about to lift for the first time. So I guess wish me luck. So we're gonna lift for the first time here. Apparently it takes a couple seconds for all the oil, all the fluid to get through the lines. So let's see what happens, I guess. There we go. So we're just going to double check to make sure our pads are in the right spot. Or about right spot anyways. Alright, I think we're good. So let's keep lifting. Oh, look at that! And they both hit that block at the same time. Alright, so now we're just going to lower it down, make sure it locks. Now we're just going to go down to the first lock. we go. Hey guys, I'm so excited. This is great. So the first lift has been successful, and we've hit the first lock, and we went all the way up to the second lock, and then came, like, just hit it and then came back down. And I'll tell you guys, I'm so excited. This is a great piece of kit, and I can't wait to use more of it. So yeah, we're just on the first lock here. We're gonna push it up to the second one, and holy cow, this is awesome. Like, I've been waiting, like I said, about 2 years, and it's just so incredible and awesome to have finally something that I can take all the winter tires off at the same time, or change brakes or whatever. Like, this is it's blowing my mind, and it's great because I'm so enthused about this, and I just can't wait to use this more often. But let's get lifting this a little bit higher, and if we have to, we'll put a little bit more fluid in the pump, and then we'll lift her up. So let's go. All right, guys. So again, we're going to take it to the second one. I added just a little bit of fluid. We just got it locked on the first one. Technically, you're supposed to bring it all the way down, add some fluid, but I just really want to get to the second one, so I just added a bit more. All right, we're going up. There, all the way up. And now this side's locked. I'm going to double check, make sure the other side's locked. And this is the height. That's some decent height, guys. Yeah, I'm really liking this. All right, guys. So it's all the way up. It's got a really good ride height. I mean, lift height. Like. The first setting, it's very good for like oil changes. You can even take tires off at the first height because it's off the ground. The second height really gets you allow you to get under the car. Like, you got quite a lot of clearance. It's pretty crazy. Like 18 inches, you think, oh, it's not that high, but it's quite high. Actually, I'm going to take a tape measure and just see how high it is. Yeah, so we're about 18 and a half inches from the bottom lip of the car. So, you know, give or take a half inch for maybe some plastics and stuff underneath. But yeah, 18 inches, a solid 18 inches all the way up. And you could even increase that just slightly depends on if you get different, if you get the other lift kit for SUVs and stuff like that. And if it will fit under for your car, you can get even a little bit more height. So that's pretty incredible, I think. So if you guys are thinking about getting one of these, like, I thought about it for a bit, looked at tons of videos, stuff like that. Like, you always have to do your own research, and I support that 100%. But man, this is a game changer for real. If you're thinking about it, go and get it. You know, like, this might be a good time of year just because sales and stuff like that. It's just before Christmas. Currently filming this on the 20th of December 2019. I like, no words. This is crazy. It's a great thing. And I know, you know, I've used other lifts before, like full lifts and stuff, and those are great, but I never owned them. They were always like at work or at a shop or whatever, and it's different when you own something and you can say this is yours, and it's just a nice tool to add to your, we'll call it, toolbox of things to make things a little bit easier when you're working on your car or just fixing it or whatever. So I 100% recommend the Quick Jack. I know it's only the first lift, but you know what? It's really easy, guys. It's putting this together. All it is, you put the fittings, put a little thread tape on, connect things up, and put fluid in, and there you go. Simple as that, really. Alright guys, so we're just going to change the tires. Might as well get this lift put to good use, you know? There we go, guys. It's all done. So that's a wrap for this episode, I guess. So yeah, we lifted it up. Quick jack works pretty good. Threw some new tires on, or winter tires on, and just to prove that it went up, down, and yeah, that it could hold. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you're considering a quick jack, you know, there's lots of places in Canada to get it. There's Canadian Tire, Part Source, Costco is where I got it from, and there was a $300 sale when I bought mine. And again, this was the 7,000 pound lift versus the 5,000 pound lift. And the nice thing about it is I got the 7,000 pound lift cheaper. Yeah, I think $50 cheaper, or the same price as the 5,000 pound lift at Costco. So yeah, I like Costco. And thanks for watching, guys. So if you're considering it, hey, go out, grab one. They're a great piece of kit to have. And we'll probably do some more, you'll see a lot more videos probably with it. And yeah, and I might just use them in a video just for the sakes of using it, just because I want to lift the car. So yeah, I really like this unit, guys. So if you're considering buying it, hey, go have a look. Go get it. I ordered mine online. It got here really fast. I think in like, it said between 3 and 5 or 3 and 7 business days. And it was here like on the 3rd business day. And I ordered it like the night of, so like I ordered it that night, and then like the 3rd business day was here. So I expected it to be like a whole nother day, but it got here on a Monday, and I think I ordered it Thursday night. So that's pretty quick, like Thursday night at like 8, 9 o'clock at night, something like that. So well past business hours, and it was still here. So good on Costco for shipping it out quick. I like that. So yeah, thanks guys for watching my video, and there's more videos to come of different things. But thanks for watching, and don't forget, never stop learning.